The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
We'll keep the car on the right side of the road, Mr. Speaker. Monsieur le Président.
Mr. Speaker, after 8 years of this Prime Minister, we see the cost of living going up. The National Payroll Institute has indicated that 63% are spending all their paychecks, and 30% of Canadians are spending more than their pay every month. This is a national emergency. Will the government finally refund the taxes they've charged so that Canadians can keep their homes and feed themselves? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. We hear the concerns of Canadians and we are taking action. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make sure that thousands of new homes are built. Thanks to our scrapping of the GST on new construction, we're creating thousands of good jobs for the middle class, and we're taking care of the environment with projects like the Northvolt factory in Quebec. We're also taking action to stabilize grocery prices, and we will continue to work every day to make Canadians' lives more affordable. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition. This Prime Minister is not worth the cost. He has increased taxes and inflationary deficits that are causing food prices to rise. And last month, he announced amid great fanfare that he was going to take action by Thanksgiving to bring down prices. But now we're realizing that it can cost up to $100 for a turkey. Will he reduce the cost of turkey before Thanksgiving in 6 days? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, a number of weeks ago, our Minister of Innovation brought together the CEOs of the major grocery chains to talk about how we're going to stabilize food prices for Canadians. This is work that we will keep working on to make sure that Canadians can afford groceries this weekend and for all weekends to come. At the same time, we're taking steps like we did with the grocery rebate, like we did with childcare subsidies, and we will always be there to help make life more affordable for Canadians. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Is not worth the cost. According to the National Payroll Institute, there is a, quote, financial storm gathering. They also describe it as a national emergency, as 63% of Canadians are spending their entire paycheck, and 30%, are spending more than their paycheck, forced to eat up their savings or go into debt. Will the Prime Minister reverse his inflationary debt and taxes so that Canadians can eat, heat, and house themselves?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
So we shouldn't be investing to have Canadians' backs through the pandemic, that we shouldn't be there for families. And they continue to say we shouldn't be sending low and middle income Canadians support to send their kids to the dentist. We're going to continue to be there for Canadians because we know people are facing challenging times because of the global context. That's why we're building thousands more homes by cutting the GST on construction of new apartments. We're creating thousands of good middle class jobs and cleaning our environment with projects like Northvolt in Quebec. And we're making life more affordable for Canadians by working to stabilize grocery prices and having delivered the grocery rebate. We've got lots more to do, and we're going to keep doing it for Canadians.
Hear, hear. Please don't keep doing anything he's doing, Mr. Speaker. In fact, he talks about grocery prices. A month ago, he held a big photo op where he claimed that he would stabilize grocery prices before Thanksgiving. Well, the news is out that a Thanksgiving turkey now costs as much as $120 for one. Wow. Mr. Speaker, it is now 6 days until Thanksgiving. Will the Prime Minister promise to bring the price of turkey back down to normal levels before people eat the turkey on Monday?
I would like to remind members to please wait until the Speaker has recognized them before starting your answer or asking your question. The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. A number of weeks ago, our Minister of Industry brought together the heads of all the large grocery chains in Canada to address directly the challenges that Canadians facing around high food prices. It is not right that Canadians be as squeezed as they are right now, and that's why we're taking action. We continue to also take action on investing in housing as Canadians need more and more supply, which is why we've eliminated the GST on new rental construction, why we've incentivized communities to move forward on greater densification. We're continuing to respond to the needs of Canadians.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
That wasn't his promise. His promise wasn't to have meetings and to read off talking points. His promise was an affordable Thanksgiving. Well, Thanksgiving is now 6 days away, and turkeys are going for $120, Mr. Speaker. $120 at some outlets. Canadians cannot afford to eat, heat, or house themselves. So can he tell us, given that it was his promise to create an affordable Thanksgiving dinner, how much will that dinner cost an average family of 4 this Monday? How much?
Le très honorable Premier Ministre.
Mr. Speaker, as we've seen consistently, Canadians are facing real challenges. That is why we have consistently stepped up with measures to support Canadians, whether it's bringing in a reduction of 50% on childcare, which Conservatives campaigned against, that has saved thousands of dollars a year to many families, whether it's moving forward with a grocery rebate, whether it's moving forward with dental benefits for low-income and middle-income families that can't offer those to their kids. These are things that Conservatives voted against. We will continue to be there. We're working with the large grocery companies to increase competition and stabilize food prices.